Yeah, so Mission 7, Episode 9, I think it is. It's been a while. I haven't done much of this recently. I kind of ripped a bunch of Death World runs, but whatever. I'm coming back doing more of this. We got some things to do. What even happened last time? I think, yeah, last time we connected these things up and then decided the next thing, because that's also the objectives, is to push through here and then connect some of these things up and also knock this over because it's there. Yeah, we got some objectives. I've got a handcrafting queue because I wanted some repair packs. I picked up some repair packs and then I've got more. I'm crafting one solar panel. I don't know why do you need one solar panel. And then I think the rest of, if I'm connecting these outposts, I wanted big power poles, and then I think I just had some iron floating around. So I'm crafting some stuff with iron, whatever. This guy is now also full. I don't think it was previously full. I wonder if I can make more repair packs. Yeah, kind of. Go away, don't show me stuff. And then, did this power plant stuff. This has now got a circuit condition that says the tank connected is this one over here, which is a set back a bit from the turbine, so hopefully it takes a while to update. So when those tanks are low, this inserter will run. Maybe there'll even be a bit of a delay, and this inserter will put in like two or three swings, which because of the capacity bonus is going to be like 6 or so of these things, which just now have all of them, so that should be fine basically forever. I don't even think I need... Yeah, I'm super uninvested about these things existing at this point. That's going to be like way more of that than I need for anything. So yeah, let's go and do some stuff. Got a lot of landmines, got a lot of solar fuel, got a lot of these things that I kind of don't need as well. There's a bunch of stuff of things that we don't really need. But yeah, actually, should I be... Am I even on the right side of the track? I am now on the incorrect side of the track. Good job. It's fine. Okay, let's just do this the other... Okay, so probably the signaling over there is messed up, because at some point, probably when I switch this around, I probably ballsed up the signaling, and this I kind of, I just want to give it that, I kind of want this to be two-way if I'm going to, first of all go the wrong direction. I could also just like loop this one straight up through there, but whatever. Not that I'm really planning on using a lot of the stuff anyway. Interesting, and I connected it to the wrong side of the track. I guess this was mostly for coming back, wasn't it? Okay, so ignoring all of that, we'll just wander here through again. We crashed into that at some point, but whatever. We don't want to take it with us. We still want to just... I said we don't want to take it with us. We just want to block the track. Then we want to cruise through to up here. Oh no, because I'm on the wrong side of the track. Cool. Well, do I have... Let's use up some wood. Try and clear things from my inventory. Okay, so now I'm on the correct side of the track, and so I can wander up here. And then we'll go push this over. Maybe we'll push some of these at the same time, who knows? It did give me an optional... I think this is close enough to just walk now. Let's have the combat thing up. Yes, close enough to walk. There are probably a bunch of... There's one over there, and then there's... Yeah, hiding behind the trees, and these guys are coming at me, which is fine. Because I've got a bunch of upgrades. Actually, that was the thing that struck me, wasn't it? I've got all these laser turrets. And back in the main base, we're doing this standing right outside of things, so not the greatest idea, but whatever. We'll see if we get it. It'll be fine. We got about 1,000 of this research, and we got about kind of the same because these guys are still going. And I've got laser turrets in my inventory, but I currently don't have any upgrade techs for them. But if I could do damage 1, damage 2, so I can do all of these without actually researching a laser turret, which is kind of weird, but whatever. 3, and then 2 speed, shooting speed 2, and then damage 4. This is like, prioritizing the ones that are damage because they don't cost me any more energy, but this is going to be 100, 200, 400, 450, 750, 850, a lot. So I don't think I have that much blue science sitting around. I mean, there's the stuff on the belt and there's productivity bonus. I reckon we'll probably get partway through energy weapons damage 4. Maybe I'll turn this back to blue science at some point. But this is going to give me, you know, more stuff to do with the turrets, which is with the laser turrets, which is going to be nice. Then somewhere over here, there. You guys are going to try and shoot me. Cool, so now I need to actually... Did I actually get the... I did. I need to actually take things out of my inventory to be able to pick up those guns again. Yeah, so there's one of these things here, some of these things. That guy can go away. Oh yeah, I've still got the turrets over here. I can just, you know, drag them back to these turrets. Let's not have any of these ghosts around here. I was standing on a little bit of that. Okay, whatever. I still don't have inventory space. Is there anything I can do to get inventory space? Not hugely. These guys are just doing whatever. Okay, I guess these guys are all disposed of. Yeah, if all of that is shut down, we'll just like quickly take care of these guys. That wasn't what I wanted. I've only got 2. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess we're just going to deal with these guys so that they don't shoot my turrets while I'm away. Yeah, repairing all these turrets is actually going to be a thing that will make them stack differently, so then I might be able to pick more of them up. Yeah, I've got another... Yeah, grumble. I guess we use this box because there's certain amounts of stuff that I kind of don't care about, and I'd rather have these things with me than that. Okay. Now there isn't even trash left on the ground. So which way are we going? Are we going? Oh, this. That was apparently my power pole. Interesting. Yeah, because we need to connect this. We may as well sweep these guys as well. And given the position of these cliffs, I think we're going to go this way. But I think I did see... Yeah, there were some of these guys on the hill, which we'll deal with. We still got grenades, which is, you know, they're pretty good. I'm just going to wander through here and just do, like, that kind of stuff. And, you know, the spaces, you know, we dealt with that. That's pretty good. I don't think I left any turrets sitting around anywhere. Can we grenade all those guys at the same time? Yes. So, yeah, red ammo and... turret's pretty good. I did not leave any turrets on the map. Okay, cool. So we've cleared out those two nests. Wandering back up here. I guess we power all this stuff, but I don't know if I actually care about... Although I can hear worms up there. Yeah, okay, so that's... Which way do we go to get to these? That's not a gap. Okay, we're going over here. Oh yeah, because there was one of these quest objectives to, you know, clear stuff up. Oh hey, landmines. One of these quest objectives was to clear out the worms from behind this thing. Or something. So we didn't lose a turret there, which is good, and then I think we should still have aggro, so yeah, everyone's shooting at us instead of the turrets, so the turrets get their stuff done. Were they pigs or behemoths? Whatever, doesn't matter, they're dead now. Hey, there's also a thing over here, so that can go away. Except I'm actually shooting a turret rather than a power pole, so it needs to have a decent amount of shots on it. This is actually not my power grid, because I didn't bridge it here, which means over... yeah, so it's got its own power a little bit, and then a couple of other turrets that we're also going to have to deal with. Maybe that thing's a turret. This thing, yeah, things that are about this size on the map might be turrets. This one is a train station. Oh, it's a pirate train station. We'll destroy that. Speaking of which, if we're doing train station things and thinking about train station things, this is an intersection, and if I put this guy here, then yeah, that's now blocked. This thing is now in this cyan segment, and then all of that intersection is blocked and will not be usable by pirates, which is nice. I like that. Let's take out some of these guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, well, we'll shoot out the turrets at this point rather than the power poles, because I kind of want to use the power poles because I got stuff to do with them. I mean, we've powered these, we haven't connected this, do we? I'm pretty sure I don't need this. I'm pretty sure the oil here is still just huge, and the base is probably completely fine for oil. I mean, this is still full. What am I even doing with plastic at the moment? I don't think I'm actually doing anything with plastic at the moment. Never mind. Moving on. Was there another? Yeah, there's another gun turret over here. And then these are the pump jacks that I'm supposed to be connecting for the quest objective, which is fine. So I guess we also just power. We'll do that. Because now we've got some more that didn't actually connect. Okay, these are not my power poles or something. Sure, whatever. Yeah, so this is some power. I think we're going to want more power. We're going to want to get not stuck on trees as well. I probably want a radar here. I reckon I want a radar here. Fine. We're gonna like continue going in this direction. We're gonna put the radar over here. And one more base there. We'll take that out. That's gonna be one base. We've got to get power to this thing. And then like, be good to go see what this is. Is this another random little land bridge that turned up between episodes? Quite possibly, because I remember putting all of these mines down just in case something like that was going to happen, and it looks like it has. So whatever, not using that mine anyway, probably won't be any attacks. This is not my gate, so this will not be anyone's gate. Won't need those anymore. Except I only want to delete the ghosts. I don't want to get rid of all the other things. Okay, so we'll get rid of this space as well. And do I want to connect up? I think the thing I want to do first, I mean, these spaces we're going to push. I think I want to put a train here. I want to connect to this. Actually, I want to connect to this power before I connect to this power, because I've got a bunch of laser turrets that I can go and do stuff with. If I put them on my grid, I don't think this grid is going to be particularly good for laser turrets. So I guess we're going to go and drag some of these guys around. That's kind of why we got them. First, let's just back up and do the other thing. Which is to put a train in here, because now this is also, that section is just blocked, and so trains will not be able to use that intersection at all. So the pirates will be cut off. Everyone else will be cut off. This is, doing that thing where it is. No, let's go to the other stuff first. We'll do these things slightly out of order. We're going to connect up that oil because it's kind of there. And then this is where I've got stuff powered, isn't it? I guess those trains can stay for the moment. We'll just continue to be a nuisance with them. Remember, I'm driving a train backwards, so That actually would have connected. And that's on my grid, isn't it? Yeah, 30 of these guys, sure. So now that is definitely on my grid up to here. Yes, 30 turbines, cool. Let's just go this way, which is, you know, actually the way that I'm supposed to be driving this. Let's go to here. Where do I need to take? Oh yeah, I already got power to here, so... manual, thanks. Does this actually... And are these friendly turrets? Well, you're out of flamethrower range. These look like they're my turrets because they're not giving me the resistances. Maybe. Yeah, they're my turrets. It's fine. So that goes there. What's going to happen with all of this stuff? Okay, so good thing I brought... Yeah, happy about bringing that because I've got these things myself. These two probably don't want to exist here because they're just going to alight all these trees. This, when I connect this up, will do the mission objective. So let's tag that back in there first. And now if I do that, these guys are powered. Well done, engineer. We've secured the Pine Hill Outpost. Crossroads HQ, this is Crossroads Railway. Pirates are launching an attack on our base, pretty standard. Our ammunition depot has been sabotaged and we have lost all of our blah blah artillery blah blah. Dreadnought. I mean, I don't know that I trust these corps with a dreadnought. They're just making a lot of bad ideas about things. A captured base wants to use artillery against us. Yeah, that's been a pirate thing for a while now. Yeah, do we actually need a dreadnought? Do we just not? So this guy, who is almost certainly a pirate spy because he's just bad at a lot of things and very sympathetic to people who shouldn't be here, is surprised. The corps must be seriously desperate, or they could have just not hiked up the margin on goods and made it expensive recipes if they were really that serious about things. They could have not put an embargo on mining jewels if they were really serious about things. You know, is it really bad? It's probably quite bad. So we've got... What else is going on? This looks pretty fine. I mean, they've got artillery, they've got lasers, they've got flamethrower turrets. Didn't look all that bad. Okay, so that's the roboport that we need to power. Which is also... And that's another destroyed place? Sure. I think the bridge is locked for security reasons. I mean, this could be another of those things where like... It would be easier if you just put the bridge down and let me go do a thing, but you know, they're having blackouts at the harbour, there's a dock, maybe there's some ammo, because they said there was a Stillwater facility. They're gone. I mean, you did have, so you had the bridge south of Stillwater, like not available for security reasons, that kept me out of the place, which is now lost. So good job, good decisions made there by this corporation. How much ammo do these turrets have? Some. You might find something useful in the ruins of Stillwater. I knew there was a uranium mine they might. So we're going to be on the lookout for green bullets, hopefully. And we need to use all of the resources we have. There's an iron, copper, and a desert. I mean... Okay, so if this is the one that I think it was, then it might be. Yeah, so they are actually bug nests, and they are actually centrifuges. These are kind of normal looking centrifuges, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, so I mean, is it really that desperate? Like, I haven't even been mining from these things because I don't really need the stuff. Like, these are technically connected, but like not actually connected. And then this thing up here is, I mean, this looks pretty stable. You've got flamethrowers doing stuff, you've got laser towers shooting backwards and forwards, you've got bots repairing things. They've got a lot of construction bots, and a lot of lasers, and a lot of lasers, and then some attacks pooling, I guess. And then we've got belts of green ammo. You've got belts of green ammo, backup lasers. So it's not particularly big, but it's, it's still getting a lot of stuff done. They've got sulfur. They've got coal. They've got steel. They've got this belt of steel is full. I could just, yeah, and then this bit of the mall has flamethrower turrets, and it has a full box of lasers and another full box of lasers. So this is kind of one of the bits where the mission text isn't really lining up with what's on the map for me, because first of all, is it really that desperate if you've got 4,000 lasers in chests? Second of all, you've got the sulfur and the coal and the steel. If you put down the bridge, I could A, pick up some of this stuff, just deal with all of this for you, because there's not that much of this here. Second of all, just automate the artillery shells, because you've got everything you need. You got the petrochem. Yeah. And also, maybe you wouldn't have lost Stillwater if you just given me access to, only 1,000 over the 5,000 laser turrets that are here. So I don't know if we really need a dreadnought or not. This might just be corporations making bad decisions. And then, it's like static belts of green ammo. Sure. Anyway, what were we doing? We were going to... I don't know if there's going to be much over there at all, whatever. Yeah, I think we're going to push this space because this intersection looks reasonably important, and then we're going to go... Yeah, we'll push the space first, and then we'll go and check out what this is, and then we'll swing back this way and deal with these guys. And, that's actually... I was kind of expecting this to be an island with this is the only thing, but that's a place as well, so, cool. How much ammo do these things have? And do I even want to let you keep... I think I'm going to have some of this, because me shooting things is still going to be useful. You might get... You guys have got 3 here. There you go, you didn't need that anyway. I will be able to do more than that than you will. More with that than you will. So you're getting shot at. And we're pretty fine. Some guys are still running in because there's some other base on the other side, but that was the larger of the ones that I was actually concerned about. And, I've still got a combat shotgun, which is, kind of reasonable against bigs. That's the other thing where there we go, that's all the bullets going into them. I can probably shoot these guys from this side of the train tracks. I can shoot these guys from this side of the train tracks. So let's get another wagon, and this one here is the intersection segment, isn't it? It's not. This one here is the intersection segment. Yeah, so now all the chain signals are red and no one's going anywhere, so that's fine. So let's find one of the mini cars. And I already knew there was... I was going to say there was no traffic, but there's still this guy who we'll just quickly take care of. So sucks to be... I guess they were mining uranium is the deal with that. But they're not anymore, so good job for locking that down. This section of track is going to be completely train free because we've also still got the wagon here. And then let's go see what's over here. Getting through the laser research, kind of. Are there any guns, and are they my guns? And there's a couple of pooling biters, which is weird. Where is that pollution even from? Are they non-pollution based biters? They're like quest based biters or something. Okay, so this is my base because I can see the landmines, but I'm not actually seeing any chests that I would care about. But I am going to go and deal with these biters just quickly. I'm going to drive into a cliff first, that's a thing. Okay, so those guys, maybe they were an expansion from somewhere. I think I did in fact see something over here which might have stuff we want. And it has a whole bunch of modules that at this point I kinda don't care about, to be honest. So that this stone mine we're just gonna leave here. Those are all worms. Nests are things of this size, so that doesn't have any nests in it, so I super don't care. This is locked down, that's locked down, these bases are pushed. Yeah, it's time to go and do this thing, I think. And by go and do, I mean completely destroy. Cannot insert car, okay. Let's... landmines. That's closer than I want it to be. What do I want? I'm going to press H a bunch of times. There's a substation. And there's a substation. Okay, at this point, like I do want to remember that these guys, that I left a car on the ground. You're still powered by what? Oh, there's a substation. Okay. So we've got a bunch of those guys dealt with. Where is the car? There's the car. Okay, so we got the extra backup car. There's probably some fish in here we can have as well. Maybe not, whatever. Moving on. How are we going to... Yeah, oh, he's quite a spicy one. I think what I did want... Like, I don't think I want these things anymore. And I think I had some of these things, which I think are going to be useful for doing things like picking off some of these. I think they're going to be good for shooting at the nests, because they will do splash damage on all the biters that are around. Can probably just move this up now. So what's... Oh yeah, there's still quite a lot of these guys. And apparently also a number of landmines still, so let's just continue dealing with this. And this guy's shooting at me now. So that's dealt with. Do we have... Yeah, there's a lot more of these things to deal with. Range on that. Can I cannot. I have to shift click that and then shift. Oh, interesting. I cannot just shift click things there. Anyway, the explosive ones means that we can put AoE damage on all those things and also hit the biters a little. So that's nice. Now I don't want to have any of those. I want these things back. So what other power infrastructure is left? Because we kind of need to get rid of all of the power infrastructure so that stuff like that doesn't really happen. And so I can just more negligently walk in. And I said negligently walk in. Oh, you guys are gonna... I don't want you guys shooting at the lasers. It's not a good use of ammo. We got these things for that. Yeah, that's how it... Oh, you guys are still also... Okay, remember there's also still turrets on this side. And some of those aren't unpowered yet, so let's also continue to hit these things. And then we should be able to get in here and these guys are shelling my landmines, oh well. So what is still powered and or going to shoot me? Some of these, that thing. Get rid of the rest of these guys, because, you know, why not? I thought all these worms are dead. The worms are not yet dead. Maybe they were different sized worms. The worms are still not dead. What? Oh, they're bigs. I was thinking they were mediums, was I? Does it really matter? Probably not. So these guys can go away, these guys can go away. There's still a couple of bits of power infrastructure around the place. I mean, let's get rid of all the walls too. Oh, and then this guy. And then someone over here still has power because of that substation, so we'll get rid of that. Yeah, stuck on these things. Okay, get them all out of my way. There we go. All of those are out of my way. You can go away. Come on. Yeah, okay, so you already went away. What's... this thing is still here and needs to not be. Hey look, all these pyrocentrifuges. No more pyrocentrifuges. I guess there's these things, but you know, whatever. None of that for you. We'll combat shotgun some of this stuff because we can, and yeah, I think this base is pretty much secured. Are there any more? There's a couple more gun. Oh, wrong one. This one. All of those guys were going to be doing a thing, and then maybe also these power poles, but I suspect we've just taken out all the power generation at this point. We can just walk in and just go like, you know, all your lasers going to have a bad day. Or was this the main front door? I guess it's not anymore. And yeah, so all those guys are just, you know, they are dealt with now. Let's get all the ghosts off the map. There we go. The other ones can stay. And then, like, there's this depleted uranium, which I don't think I care about. I just don't think there's any of this stuff is going to be super useful to me. And that's just that base, you know, done. And yeah, there's kind of why it's not that much. Oh no, I should get these turrets back. I'm probably going to be using all of these things. Nice siren in the background. That's going to be fun for everyone. Did I leave any turrets here? No, fine. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of why it's not that much. Although you guys still exist. I think you shouldn't. And even with normal ammunition, with a couple of upgrades, this gun's actually pretty, you know, if you can manage to hit everything. How close are we to getting, where's the base? All the way down here? We're actually still researching, and we've actually got, so between the stuff that's on the belt and the stuff that's in the labs and the productivity bonus, there's a decent chance of us getting the last 200 I need. Because there's 2 in each of these labs and then 4 on each piece of belt. So we might actually get energy weapons 4. More landmines. Oh, I was going to check for fish, wasn't I? I mean, I do have a lot of fish, it's probably fine. Let's actually not be that low, even though we've got shields and stuff. Okay, so that's that done. That way. Yeah, and it's not... This is why sort of the smuggler being an ex-pirate who doesn't want this to happen to their base isn't really a conspiracy. It's just one guy going, please don't trash my entire facility like that. This is going to be in the way, isn't it? I'm going to hit it. Unlucky. Yeah, it's just like... I mean, I've picked up some of these valuable things. I'm just not planning on doing anything with them. It's just taking up a lot of space. So what have we got down here? We've got more worms. Do I want to go past those worms, or do I want to drive around the worms? I mean, worms don't cost Evo, so let's just go in and just deal with all of these worms. Well, I lost one of them, which is a bit of a shame. Mostly because I think it had probably quite a bit of ammo in. But all of those guys are done now. Yeah, I think I might have lost about 100 ammunition just from failing to get the stuff out of the turret before it was destroyed, which is a bit of a shame. Random other turret here. Response to spacebar was probably hostile, so that's done. And yeah, this is the destroyed Stillwater, isn't it? So here I want to look for chests that have green ammo in them, and I'm not actually seeing any. You know, 4 of those turrets. So how many have I got? I've got 18 that are moderately damaged. I should have brought power up here because I wanted to do laser things. Like somewhere I think I want to do laser things. let's continue on this quest for finding boxes of green ammo, which not actually seeing. Hello to you. I wonder if there are any. So there's one down here and a couple over here. So let's go and deal with those first, so that I'm not surprised by other stuff when. I mean, I don't see it, but the rocket launcher does. So knowing that they're generally in the right place is kind of helpful. Then, so they're kind of mining, but also they're not. But also not actually seeing any green ammo. Here's another intersection. So we'll just leave a wagon here, and that intersection is, you know, properly blocked. So that's cool. Is there... Yeah, there's another gun turret over there. I don't think I'm going in that direction, though. Okay, let's try and use up some more of this wood. Wrong button. And let's go and connect this power again. Because I bet I left the wagon in the way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, sure. I guess from here we're gonna run. You just need to connect this to the stuff that's down here. And now that's on my network. I've kind of got that covered with radar, but we'll drop another radar over there, but yeah, sure. Yeah. So, you know, maybe Stillwater wouldn't have fallen over if you hadn't kept the bridges closed, and if you'd given me some of... I've got to remember I'm reversing down this. If you'd given me some of the, you know, 4,000 laser turrets that is just kind of sitting around, and you know, maybe it's desperate. Maybe you made the situation desperate when you made a bunch of bad decisions about. I don't really want to go this way at all. Although it does connect to the power over there, which goes nowhere. Sure. Because this is me thinking I'm going to want the power to do something with laser turrets, because I've got like 30 of them, and also I still need to power the docks, so this is probably still a good idea. And there are... Okay, so this is all like harbour, and there's a couple of bases over here, and the docks are going to be that. I think that's the bit that was revealed, and this is still completely fine and not something I call desperate. And this looks like there might be a couple of nests with a couple of gun turrets around them or something, or just like maybe, I mean, it still doesn't look like much. It still looks like much that you could put the bridge down. Can we, is that, no, it's a harbour. This bit here looks like might be a bridge. You could probably just put the bridge down and I'd just go and deal with all of this, especially with as many laser turrets and green ammo that's sitting around there, but whatever. Do we want to deal with... Is this the entrance to... This must be the entrance to the harbour fortifications. Is that... That's water. Okay. So let's do this in a car, because I'd rather not go too close to the nests if I don't have to. And also means I can do things like drive to trees. I think we're just going to go and investigate this a little bit first. So these are in fact mine, because they're not shooting at me, which is nice. And so there's a bit of stuff over here. There's another train loading platform. There's a couple of guns. There's this thing. Here's a robot we need to power. There's some more stuff, which is nice. And we finished energy weapons damage 4. And so I really don't think there's any other techs I care about at this point. Am I using the flamethrower at all? I mean, maybe. Random stuff, sure, bits and pieces, whatever. Okay. There's something that looks like something there which I want to go and investigate. But also, if I wonder what kind of pollution cloud that... Oh, so I should actually go and push those bases. These guys are going to get pretty angsty and attack just something because they can. Sure. Okay. Which is also why I wanted to bring the power kind of out this side of this thing. Okay, first of all, let's go and check what's over here. Because they've got actually some semi-useful stuff. The box is not useful. I mean, you know, poison grenades, kind of nice. Didn't I have... I did have a pole here. Can I get one more between these two? Yes, is the answer to that. Okay, so that's powered. Should I push the bases before or after powering the port? I mean, let's also go see what's... Yeah, this is all mine. This is fine. This is not attacking me. What's in here? None of that's super useful. Steel is kind of useful. Repair pack's kind of useful. And then a bunch of stuff that would be quite useful in other circumstances where I actually needed stuff. And then some of this is useful. And then some of this is useful. I mean, I guess you can just go in there. That's going to free up a thing. I guess, like, I don't even have a personal flamethrower. I don't imagine using that. Can I? I can. Interesting. Is there anything that there's nothing I super want here. Like, that's all kind of useful stuff, but, like, you know, also whatever. Nothing I particularly need. Anyway, let's go and power this robot. Because, you know, quest objectives. Let's not put it on the road. Let's put it over there. No artillery ammo in the crates. I mean, there's nothing manufacturing anything on this side anyway. That would be... Pirates have been pissing on us for too long. I mean, I did just completely trash their base and a couple of other centrifuges after, like, missions 3, 4, and 5, and also the end of 6, destroying their stuff, but sure. Raid the pirate main base and steal their artillery ammunition. Stuff like this makes me wonder whether or not this person is in fact just straight up a pirate spy, because how does he know that a thing is the main pirate base? We don't have enough resources now to win this fight. I mean, you said that previously, and I'm still not actually... I still don't have most of the mines on the map active. But all the way over here, there's... Yeah, that looks like pretty standard pirate fortifications. That's going to be interesting if... There's going to be more text. I agree, this is really crazy. I mean, I've done similar stuff. Launch a counter-strike on the pirate's main base. Sure, steal artillery ammunition, that's a thing. Rubber port in the docks must not be destroyed, that's reasonable. Artillery in the main base must also must not be destroyed, that's all pretty reasonable. Do not destroy enemy electric turbines, do not destroy enemy production. Why not? That's a thing that kinda makes no sense. I mean, we did just get a mission to go and destroy pirate stuff, and now we're specifically not destroying pirate stuff. So either this guy is just straight up a spy and is like trying to, you know, not have us destroy his friends who are also pirates, or otherwise, you know, maybe there's some weird ore processing and we want to retain examples of the pirates processing this weird ore so we can try and understand it better. Yeah, I think we're going to go and... Do we want the tank? Should we pick up the tank? We kind of don't have inventory space to pick up the tank. I think there's boxes over here, and I don't think I need the wood or the coal, especially now I've got all this stuff. And so now I can, first of all, repair a tank. Because, yeah, if we want to do conspiracy theories, and, you know, may as well, how do we know Stillwater is actually Allied main base? Because... Yeah, because also they apparently... What was that noise? Am I getting attacked from somewhere? I'm not seeing any attacks. Oh, those guys, sure. Yeah, because this looks like the Allied main base. And it's got blue belt, and over here we've got petrochem, we've got uranium ammo, we've got a bunch of stuff like this. Stillwater was just starting on its red and green tech. So maybe you're just building a new base out here, achieving nothing by uranium mining, which do you also have uranium mining over here? Can't tell. Those are green chips, those aren't. Someone's getting uranium from somewhere over here, so maybe there's uranium mining over here. Still getting more refined flammables. Yeah, I don't have enough tech for that, never mind. Yeah. Like, how do we know that Stillwater wasn't also a pirate base that they then lost or abandoned when they heard that I was turning up, so that this stuff doesn't happen to them anyway? There's nothing over there. I mean, the main pirate base is this way, isn't it? It's on that thing, so I guess we'll swing through that on the way after we at least get a bit of a look what's in that pollution cloud and whether or not we're likely to get attacked more and whether or not we need to defend this place. Because it looks like, yeah, that's kind of the thing I was worried about. We kind of need, actually, cliffs, this spot here is where we need to defend stuff. Because the cliffs coming through this way will be, yeah, so let's throw up, one of these. Do I have? I don't. You can go there. Oh, I up on a radar as well, didn't I? So you can go there. We can come over here and we can throw some of this stuff down. And we can do like casual laser stuff. If I'm actually close enough to do laser stuff. And this is also going to give me a thing to fall back to, or at least drag. That's probably way more than I need here at this point. Like I've only got another 18 of these. And I really don't think I need that many of them to be dealing with all of these guys. Grenades are still pretty high value. Just don't accidentally throw the grenades on your landmines because they will die. But also all those guys, just, you know, completely fine. Yeah, I don't need this many laser turrets here. We'll leave some of these laser turrets here. But I think, especially if I clear all these guys out, and that was like the biggest army of stuff to clear out. And we just need to get in here. And that base is cleared out, Okay, so that's nice. And then those guys are going to be probably pretty fine there forever, and yeah, all of this stuff. We gotta not have this stuff doing its thing. Are those guys interesting? They just still came at me. Okay, so drag these guys through the landmines. That's, you know, that's pretty fine. And then I think that was pretty much the standing army they had. So we'll go through here, we'll do kind of all of this. This is going to aggro a bunch of the other worms in the back as well, but we'll be able to at least kill most of it. And this is pretty fine. One more worm here. I was expecting those turrets to be in range of like other worms, but they were not, whereas these ones are going to be some of the turrets we're going to pick up quickly again so that they don't just get shot by more stuff. But you know, we're kind of working our way in here. And yeah, this is now pretty safe. I was going to check on Evo, and then the base died too quickly, so I guess I'm not checking on Evo. And that's those two that were, I guess there's another, I mean, I'm not even super concerned about them at that point. But we're going to go through here and, you know, taunt these guys out anyway. And there is what all those there's some other infrastructure down there. Let's go and look at that as well. We'll go and see what they've got, and I mean, there's now, having cleared out, like, these trees are going to do a lot of absorption work, so we're not going to get a whole lot from these bases, but we are still going to get some stuff from these bases. And they did mention an oasis base, didn't they? So drag these guys through the mines. How many mines do I have? 1.4 thousand? That's probably a decent number. Do something like that. don't really mind losing that one because I did get all the ammo out of it. The ammo... I mean, they've got quite a few turrets at this point. And it's mostly the ammunition that I have a somewhat limited amount of, especially given that we're going to go push through some base over here that's apparently quite large. But you know, we'll see. Oh, landmines. Landmines that are not mine. Ah, so is this a hostile base? Is there actually anything that I want here? Because I don't think I care about this as mining. Are there? I'm not seeing. Maybe there are crates over here, but I'm not seeing like a box of stuff. It's just more mixed mining. That if I actually needed resources with a bunch of landmines around, sure. If I actually needed resources, might be worth doing something about. Does this say transport? Yeah, sand oasis. Did I ever destroy the pirate? I don't think I ever destroyed the pirate train station. Did I? At the coal thing. I did not. I feel pretty bad about that. I was definitely going to destroy that. On the upside, both intersections in and out of that place are destroyed, so whatever. So I guess we're going to go back up here and see what this thing is. And yeah, see how far we get. We've now tidied up that bit a whole lot. We've got another... How many more laser turrets do I have? 25 laser turrets. Because this side is now super safe and I'm unconcerned. This side might hold up. We'll see. I mean, probably I should have arguably defended that bit a little better, given that that's, you know, the mission objective. But you know, whatevs. Don't know what point I should start to bother checking for landmines, but also, yeah. So I guess this is the one thing that keeping the bridge up will do, is that they won't have to worry about these things attacking. That being said, if they just build like more like this on this side, which they can do because they've got a roboport, they've already got roboports all the way over here. They could just have roboport coverage over all of this and then decent defensive structures on the other side, and then have the bridge down, and then let me have lasers and green ammo, and all of this would not be a problem at all. But I don't think we want to kind of scoot through there. I think we want to try and, I mean, especially because I also want to go and see what that thing is. So let's go all the way back around, having traced some of the extent of this thing. Oh, did I? I was toying with the idea of wanting more fish. Are there... There's a couple. Because the other thing that I'm not sure about is whether I actually have enough weapons on me to actually push the entirety of this pirate base. Because I got some stuff. Should I worry about no power? 3 turrets, all laser turrets? All laser turrets without power. Okay, so I should just be able to drive in here, yeah? Maybe there are landmines? Not seeing any landmines. So what's this? This is... Okay, so if I were to... There's an iron mine somewhere. Okay, so there's iron mines over here, but I probably... If I brought in all the materials to make green ammo, then this would be a place that would actually make green ammo for me, which is kind of nice, I guess. I mean, I'll have these shells. I have some of this stuff, so I can actually... I picked up explosives somewhere, didn't I? So I can actually make some more of these. But other than that, I don't think I care about this place at all. So let's leave some of the trash here. I think that counts as trash at this point. And yeah, that's... I mean, maybe... I think I do want to deal with those guys. I'm going to deal with them much the same way. We're going to go, hi, how are you? Except they're just running in and shooting things, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, fine. There we go, so those guys are dealt with. get rid of all the ghosts, keep those things. Okay, so let's keep going around, I guess, and see how much pirate base action we can do. Because I should probably... Yeah, I've only got... I've got 38 of these turrets. I mean, let's go. So this is the edge of the map, so this is going all the way around. And yeah, a lot of worms. First thing is going to be... you know what I should have done? I should have brought power over here so I could set up, instead of just pushing with turrets, I could have a region that I fall back to of laser cover. That would have been a good plan. And then I could also have bots repair all of these instead of me doing it. How far away is power? Power's all the way over here. And I would have to drag it through... You know, let's just... We'll see how we go. We're going to leave these guys here. We're going to leave some ammo in it. I think at some point I was given poison capsules. Yes. So these are going to help with like large numbers of dudes like this, because this is still quite a lot of stuff. And yeah, those guys... So those poison capsules getting a lot of stuff done. Let's just go and help that particular big worm, because we're going to have to push through... I'm pretty sure we have to push through some of these bases. Yeah, pirate base here, if we're coming in from this side, all of this stuff has to go, and then these bases might still end up continuing to attack me. So, yeah. Where are my poison grenades at? Where are my poison grenades at? And we're getting a lot of attention at this point. That's interesting. Okay, sure. If I push some of those guys out, I can move these guys up, right? That's how that works. Except I should. Yeah, being low on red ammo is kind of interesting. I mean, I've also got the green ammo to fall back on. I've got, at this point, kind of equivalent amounts of both kinds of ammo. Do I still have poison grenades? I do still have. There's also landmines. Okay. Whereabouts was I when I was in the autosave? So I've gone up here. Haven't pushed this base yet. Okay. So we didn't actually lose too much there. In fact, I don't think I've done anything between... I think there was... Yeah. This base and these guys I don't care about. These guys still got pushed, didn't they? Shotgun hitboxes are weird. You guys also can go away. Okay, so yeah, these guys still taking damage, but it's fine. Okay, so that base is pushed. The next base I don't care about. 4 things died, probably landmines. Yeah, 1 thing got damaged, don't really care about damage. Do that. Okay, so this time I guess I remember to go and take power, because I forgot to take power last time. Yeah, that's already set up. This is fine. These guys are... Where are they going to path to? Are they going to just path through that side anyway? Which is also fine. That's like super healthy at this point. So yeah, I reckon we drag power down through here. We don't bother connecting this because I don't really care about green ammo. And then like be less negligent in the manner that I push this other pirate outpost. Because, you know, sure. Can still be somewhat negligent. In fact, it's, I mean, I'm definitely going to be somewhat negligent. That's pretty much how this works. Come through here, don't connect the rest of the stuff, but I do remember that there was like a box of stuff over here that I wanted, and then some of this stuff that I also wanted. I mean, I do also have a tank, but the tank is just like not... Ah, there's some more steel. Do I care about steel? I mean, I can make one more thing of red ammo. And then... And I can make a flamethrower. Do I have flamethrower fuel on me? Yes, so that's actually worthwhile. Then I will have one of, another good tool for dealing with that kind of stuff. Let's keep the explosives, because I might pick up more explosives somewhere and be able to make more landmines with it. But I think we're just going to do... That's going to be, good enough. And yeah, let's... So my inclination is now is that the next episode... This is 30 all my turbines. Okay. We are probably going to do this over several episodes. Like, I don't think the pirate base is going to be a single episode. I think we'll probably get... In fact, how long has it been, and is it worth calling here? Put this back in my inventory. Lasers. Oh yeah, still haven't done the repairs. These guys, because I've got some of these guys sitting around, and these guys could also have. Yeah, this is on grid. You can have some of these. You can have some of these, and now go and repair all my turrets. Thanks. Just all those things need to be repaired. How many? Still another 4. Okay. So those can all get repaired, and they have in fact all been repaired. So you guys can go and just pick them up all again. Is this faster than me doing it? Maybe. Who knows? I probably do still want just more damage on these things at the moment, because we know that the size of cloud of biters coming in is pretty substantial. But it's also, pretty fine. How are my lasers doing now? So we've got nearly double the damage, and, a decent bump of shooting speed, so, that's fine. These guys are... That guy's dead. I need to get another poison cloud on the other guys. These guys are grouping down here. Oh yeah, because there was also another pooling set of biters here that I didn't deal with, wasn't there? Which is also completely fine. Where's these guys? There we go. So that's fine. I don't know what to do with those guys at the moment. So I'm making a flamethrower, which is nice. All of these guys, some of the bigs and some of the behemoths still want some help going away. So those guys are all done, and these guys are coming at me. Yeah, juked into the landmines, and those guys died on the landmines, which is a bit of a shame. But that's pretty fine. The bots will continue to complain about... I mean, I should probably just set that to ghosts. Let's just do that now. Let's just go... Strange things... Tile ghost. There we go. That's going to be a whole lot better. Yeah, I think we call this one here, and I've got 400 of these ammo, 400 of these ammo. I can equip the flamethrower fuel now, which is nice. 100 rockets. I think 100 rockets is also not going to be enough for whatever this nonsense is. Because I think we're going to have to go quite a... I mean, can I in fact get... I mean, if I've got power here, things I should do with power include putting radars down, right? Just so I can get line of sight on stuff like that. A sensible play. And yeah, a lot of the stuff we can take care of fairly easily, except there's also flamethrowers. I don't think I'm going to be able to push through. I mean, especially with the Behemoth rooms in here as well. How many of... I've got 4 of these left. I mean, I've also got slowdown capsules. I've also got a tank, but I never really... Oh, yeah. Remember the last time when... Yeah, when I remembered there was a landmine there and then forgot there was a landmine there. Yeah, I think we'll call this episode here. I will... This is going to take us back to the same place, isn't it? Yeah. So I will do the same thing again. I will we'll move all the stuff over here. We'll set up some lasers here. We'll push those first couple of worms, and then we'll pick up again. And hopefully next time, remember that there are landmines, because yeah, that's also a thing that I loaded this exact save game to remember again, and then forgot about again. So yeah, good things.